Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on ESPN 790 AM. Brought to you proudly by Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, Barton Power Sports, Sportsman's Warehouse, and Best Care Home Services.
Hey, good Saturday morning. Welcome back to Outdoors with Larry Ray on this first Saturday in November. And yes, I am in studio with Dave Gabbert and Gene Smith.
Well, but we're sending you to the woods.
As soon as this show's over, I'm heading to the McCrory Farm over near Whiteville for the opening day of muzzleloading season. But I wanted to talk this morning. We got a little taste of the World Black Bass Championship here a couple of weeks ago with James Watson. But I wanted to hear from our man across the river, the one and only. There's probably there are other Mark Roses. I looked it up one time. I think there's 12. There's 22 Larry Rays. If you looked it up, isn't that sad?
That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, some of them are at Leavenworth. But we got Mark Rose. He was one of the 8
They're like lemmings.
Went to South Africa and fished out of a crackleback boat.
That's right.
That I can't believe. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, guys. How are y'all?
Hey, we're doing great.
Doing good.
Yeah, doing good. We want to hear from your side. James was talking about, because I know James got to carry the flag and all this, which was really wonderful. And just to be a part of this, tell us about your experience over in South Africa.
Well, it's a great experience. I'm glad I went. It was just awesome to be on the groundbreaking part of something that could potentially be, bass fishing going to the Olympics.
Yes.
And to be the first step in that was really cool. I loved everything about it, but I don't ever want to fly back there again. Although we may have to back in 2019. But
yeah. How long was the flight?
It was 16 and a half hours one way, and I had a heavy snore right next to me on one side and a talkative person on the next side. So I was about ready to pull my hair out when I got home. But it was all good. I'd rather take a bass boat over there than fly.
I think that's the longest flight. I've known people on safari, going in the south.
Yeah.
And it takes me, when I went to Australia, like 11 hours. But, 16, 19.
The longest flight that Delta offers.
It's the longest flight that Delta offers. Oh, my goodness. Yes. And so, but tell us about the experience. A crackleback boat. I mean, James was telling us that one of those boats was like 19 foot with a 400 horsepower on the back of it. So,
right, it's pretty neat how they trick their stuff out. I don't think the Coast Guard has regulations over there.
No, they don't. They don't.
300 horse trolling motor.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, it was neat though. It really was. I mean, I'm very thankful for that boat company to just open up their boats to let us borrow them for that week, and that was just awful nice. The whole committee, everybody was. That's the thing I like, and that really stands out. The other countries, the fishermen, they treated us like royalty. Told us that they kept up with us. Everybody that had anything to do, they really appreciated the U.S. taking the effort of sending a team over there. So they were very accommodative. Man, it was just really nice. It was really no different, though, Larry. It's almost like I was on the oxbow on the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
The Ball River was fished the same, used the same baits, the same colors. David Dudley and I caught most of our fish on a Strike King Rage Bug. And just blue crawl, same color I love to flip over here.
Yeah.
With the exception of some monkeys swinging in the trees and some peacocks running around, everything looks exactly the same.
Now I know that it's a river, right? What was the name of that river?
The Vaal River. Vaal.
Vaal. And James was talking about a seawall or something.
Yeah, that was the big pattern. It was springtime there. They were spawning.
Oh, okay.
And just like, fish spawn around here on the habitat that we have, rocks, shallow flats, things like that. Their shallow cover on the Vaal is seawalls. All along the river is seawalls. It's very there's just houses all along it.
Okay, all right.
It keeps the erosion from their yard from washing out. So they have these shallow seawalls, and on the bottom contour of the base of the seawall is gravel. and they're in 2 to 3 foot and slowly, gradually drop off into the river. And I guess those fish live out there on those drops in the summertime, but they spawn up on the flats around the seawall.
Huh? And you had, I'm assuming, other boat traffic on that river. I guess other people were.
There was other boats. There was Ranger bass boat. There was the same. There were some bass cats. Everything's the same as here. Like I said.
But you were in a crackleback.
With the exception of monkeys.
Yeah. They were swinging from the trees. We heard those things, and the competition itself. This is, you can look back on this, Mark, and I know you've got great memories of your career and things along that line. But to be a part of this, 8 guys going against 13 countries, having your flag and all this preparation. But I understand the camaraderie was good. I mean, Germany doesn't even have any black bass.
It was great. It was great. And, I'm going to tell you what, it was stiff competition too, Larry. We fished our guts out to finish second place. We started out the first day in 6th.
Oh, you did?
And,
okay.
Yeah, we were behind South Africa and Italy and Germany and Zimbabwe and Zambia.
Yeah.
I think they were all ahead. And then we gradually started you got to think, we had a couple bad weather days of practice. We only had 3 days of practice.
Okay.
And then you throw in some bad weather. And I got there late because I spoke at a church. So I arrived a day late.
You spoke at a
anyway.
church? You spoke at a church in South Africa?
No, before I left.
Okay.
I already had a prior commitment at a wild game dinner deal, and I had to do that.
I know you're not going to miss. This is, and again, we're talking to Mark Rose because I know one time he spoke at my previous church, and he came straight from a tournament just to be there. Walked in the room just as we started and flew in, but the other countries, you just mentioned some of them. So the way I understand, James thinks if you'd had another day, you'd have won the thing. Because
we had the bites to win the thing. Of course, you never know what everybody else had and all that. But I lost a great big one the first day. David Dudley lost a big one off the bed the first day. Scott Martin lost broke a big one off the first day. We had that first day. We had a chance to just be way ahead of everybody. But we had the best average of anybody between all 3 boats, and that was the deal. You have 3 boats, and you got to take the average of those 3 boats. So you can't have a weak team, and we didn't have a weak team. We were stout through and through, and we had the best averages. It's just that South Africa, they had a big day one day where one team led the thing, and then the next team was in like second, but then their third team was in like 30th.
Okay.
So it was actually 39 total teams competing. So,
out of the countries, and I'm sure South Africa had a few fans there. I mean, they were the local favorites, so to speak.
But they cheered us on more than they did them.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, man, we were. I'm gonna tell you what. We see a lot of divided stuff in our country right now, and with the flag and terrorists and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But you go to a country like South Africa, and that's why I love fishing. There's no bad stuff. Doesn't seem like in fishing, but they treated us great. I could feel comfortable about having to go to South Africa, and if I was stranded over there, and being the people being very hospitable. They loved the United States, and it was just a good atmosphere all the way around.
And this was a stepping stone. You mentioned it kind of early. This could be an Olympic sport, and I've thought about this for many years, and I don't know why bass fishing. It's a sport. It's camaraderie between nations in the world. This event, which I think is coming here next year or the year after, I can't remember. I think it's coming to America, isn't it? That's what I was told.
Yeah, 2019.
2019, 2019.
2019, or 2020, one of the two. No, 2019 it's back to South Africa.
Oh, okay.
And then 2020 is supposed to be at Lake Murray in
Lake
United
Murray.
States.
Okay. So your experience here is, what's your thoughts on it becoming an Olympic sport?
Oh man, if they can have there's some of those X Games sports, skateboarding and everything. Yeah, I mean, there's more fishermen. Fishing's a multi-billion-dollar sport, and I don't know how many skateboards they sell. But I mean, if they can do all that kind of stuff, you got to have fishing in there, man. Too many people support it. It's America's outdoor sport. I mean, it's got to be there.
Yes, and again, we're talking to Mark Rose, our good friend from over in Marion, West Memphis, and all points east. But I know we got a couple of minutes here. What's up for you, Mark? I mean, you're taking some time off now from fishing. You'll get back rolling on FLW, I'm assuming, February or whatever it is. And
that's right. We crank up in January at Okeechobee. Today I'm getting ready to go youth hunt. Youth hunt opens over here in Arkansas.
Great, yeah.
So we're going to go this evening, and just like you, and I'm going to enjoy some time off, Larry, and like I always do, this is my medicine to get out there and crappie fish and go incognito for a month or two with no points and pounds and titles or anything else, cups that I got to qualify for, and just get back to the reason why I started this whole gig in the beginning, because I love it. I have a passion for it, and spend time with the girls and the family. I love Thanksgiving and Christmas, so just an awesome time of the year with family and friends.
Well, buddy, we appreciate you taking time on this Saturday morning. I knew we could get you on eventually, but I think this was great. Thank you, Mark. Continue doing what you're doing, buddy, and I know you got your priorities right. Just go to Mark Rose's website, which is what?
RoseOutdoors.com.
And what does it say on there?
Faith Family Fishing.
That's it, buddy.
That's what it's all about.
All right.
God bless you, Larry. Always a pleasure, brother.
All right. We'll talk to you. Have a great one. All right.
You would have trouble in South Africa.
Why would I have trouble in South Africa?
If you played golf over here and have squirrels chunking hickory nuts at you.
I got monkeys over there?
No telling what the monkey would throw at you.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. I wonder if they wear the same kind of outfit. Does the crystal ball go further over there? I don't know. Let's take a break, and we're going to talk a little, that's me, hunting on Outdoors with Larry Ray.
Hunting? Where you hunting?
I'm hunting deer,
You can find